All right, what's going on, guys? So let's get right into it. Where should you take women on the first date? So, for the first date, I recommend you take her out for drinks or maybe coffee because she needs to prove herself to you as to why she has earned the spot to be able to go out with you into nice, expensive restaurants or just nice restaurants in general. Because if you got a main chick, or let's say you got a rotation, and these girls have invested into you, so they've shown you that they like you for who you are and not for the meals that you can provide. So when you have that, those girls have earned their place to get to experience that with you, because once they invest into you, once they show you that they're worthy of that, then they can go into your life and get to experience the things that you like to do. But the first date should always just be an introduction, getting to know each other. It doesn't have to be about the food, because that's not what she's here for. If she's really into you, she's not there for the food, she's there to get to know you. So you don't need to impress her with food. When you have substance, when you bring substance to the table, you don't need to impress her with anything, because you are you, and you know she will like you off the strength of you. So that's why the first date you should always keep it inexpensive, because if you take a girl out that you just met, she hasn't done anything to invest into you. She hasn't done anything to show you that she's worthy. All she has done is look pretty. And now you are taking her out, paying for expensive dinners. Listen, she is going to use you. I'm not saying all women will, because some women might actually be interested in you. So the dinner was just like a little cherry on top. But if you're going to be trying this with all women, you're going to get burnt. Because there's women out there that will go out on a date and they will expect you to feed them so they can go back home to their main man who's blowing out her back after the date, and then ghost your ass. So why would you feed a woman that has done nothing to show you that she's worthy of your time, of your attention, of any of this? Because if she truly likes you for who you are, trust me, bro, she will give it up. No questions asked. You don't have to show her anything. You don't have to have a nice car. You don't have to have a nice body. You don't have to have a nice house. You don't have to have a lot of money. You don't have to have expensive dinners. And I'm not saying these things don't matter, because these things are obviously things that women are attracted to. However, if you have substance as a man, she's going to fuck with you for who you are on the inside. It's nothing external. Everything that she likes about you are qualities that can't be taken off your body, can't be put on your body. These are qualities that come from within. Qualities that she sees in you, and she likes you, and that turns her on. So when you go out and take her on these expensive dinners, now you got a lot of investment into her. So you're hoping that it works out, and you're going to start to care more. You're naturally going to start to care more because you've put money into it. It's like if you invest in a stock, if you put a lot of money into it, now you're going to care more of the outcome, rather than if you just spend $10 on a stock and the stock just crashes. Guess what? You're not going to care. But when you're taking women out on very expensive dinners, and then the first date you don't get nothing, second date nothing, third date nothing, and you just keep taking her out on expensive dinners, you're initially going you're going to care more. You're going to care more because you've invested so much into her and she hasn't invested anything into you. Because if she really likes you, you don't have to take her out. I promise you. I personally have had situations where first day, I have the opportunity right there. Green light, 100%. She's totally with it. She just met me. But she said or did something that didn't meet my standard, so I disqualified her. Got up, left immediately. Why? Because she did something or she said something that didn't meet my standard. Now, had I taken her out and paid for a lot of money and invested money into her, that would suck. Because now I already took her out, I already paid for her dinner, and now I know that she doesn't meet my standard. And as a man, if you don't have a standard, if you don't have if the bar is set so low to where she just has to look pretty, then you're going to waste a lot of time and money with these women. As a man, you should always have a standard for the quality of women that you want in your life. And that's why the first date needs to be you getting to know her. Because when you are taking her out and paying for expensive dinners, what you are trying to do, you're trying to qualify yourself to her. You're trying to tell her, hey, pick me. You see, this is what I can provide for you. That's how you set yourself up for that provider role. When you're out here spending a lot of money on her and she knows she did nothing to deserve it. She knows, she said, wow, this guy just met me. It's like if you just go up to a random stranger on the street, which is essentially what you're doing, and just saying, hey, here you go, let's go out to an expensive dinner. Would you do that? Would you walk out your house right now and pick up any random person and just say, hey, let's go out to an expensive dinner? You wouldn't do that, no. You're doing it, why? Because she's pretty. So you are trying to qualify yourself to her and let her know, hey, this is what I can provide for you. I got a nice car. I could take you out to expensive dinners. I can do this for you. I can do that for you. You are trying to qualify yourself to her. And that's the problem. When she should be trying to qualify herself to you. You should see if she meets your standards. And if she says or does something that is not according to what you are looking for, then guess what? You could call it a day, and that's it. All you spent was what? $10 on a drink? $10 on a coffee? So what? But now you're out here spending, $80, $160, $240 on 3 dates, and you still haven't gotten no ass. Guess what? You're out here slaving away at work to use that money and put it into a woman who has not invested anything into you. Because when she truly likes you for who you are and she's truly interested, she will not care about the dates. Most women have a rule where the first date they don't give it up, right? Because they don't want you to look at them as like being a slut or anything like that. So first date, that's already ruled out for the most part. If she really, really, really fucks with you, she'll give it up on the first date. But for the most part, girls have their boundaries as well, and you have to respect that. But if they're not willing to give it up on the the first date, by the second and third date, she's gonna want to come over to your crib. She's gonna be like, why hasn't he invited me over already? She won't care about you taking her out to go eat, because that's not what she's with you for. She's not with you to go out to eat. That's why if a woman ever texts you on the first link up, hey, where are we going? Hey, where are we gonna eat? Why is she asking those questions? Because she just wants you to feed her. She shouldn't be asking these questions. And if she is, that's a red flag right there. You already know. It's different if she asks you for the address, but if she's trying to change the location or she's suggesting places to go, then most likely she is trying to use you for some free food, a nice free meal to get her stomach real nice and full before she goes over to Billy's house to blow out her back. So that's why you need to have a standard. And when you have substance as a man, she can't replace you as easily. She can't replace you easily. Because if you can only provide good food out, a good dinner, and if you can only provide having a nice car, if you can only provide, money, shopping, whatever it is, whatever you guys do. I don't know what you guys do, to be honest. But whatever it is you guys do, if that's the only thing you can provide, guess what? She can replace you so easily. She can replace you at the drop of a dime. Because I could take her out to eat. I could drive a nice car. I could do all these things as well. So what about you is so different that she can't just dismiss you and replace you? Because that's essentially what she can do when you're qualifying yourself to her. But when she's qualifying herself to you, she can't dismiss you. What is she going to dismiss? You had to qualify yourself to me. She won't want to lose you. She will not want to lose you when she had to qualify herself to you, because she knows how much she's invested into you. She knows how much she likes you for you. You think she's going to walk away? You think she's going to want to leave that on the table for another girl to grab? She's not going to want to do that, because she knows the type of man that you are. You have substance. What you have comes from within, not external things. And she knows that can't be easily replaced. And she knows if she leaves you, another woman is going to come up and swoop you. So she is not going to want to leave you. She is going to be addicted. It's like a drug addict. If you try to grab that drug from their hands, they might kill your ass. And that's how it is when a woman truly fucks with you. She ain't gonna want to leave you. Trust me. Alright, guys. So I hope this video helped you guys. Don't take these women out on expensive dinners for the first date. She has to qualify herself to you before she can earn that. Alright, guys. Make sure that she earns it. Like the video, comment down below, and subscribe.